Crap. Hello everybody, this is Uncle Dylan here, God of Chaos, and today we are doing the one-shot of What If Deku Was a Witcher? Bloodborn AU. Yeah, you heard me right, Bloodborn. I figured I might as well just do this and get this over with. Most because, well, I never really thought of doing this idea. It just popped up in my head, literally, so... Oh, you can imagine the look I am giving myself right now, not thinking of this idea. Looking for you all, I'm here. So anyway, if you know what Witcher is, then you're in luck. If you don't know what Bloodborn is, I'm not surprised. Pretty much Bloodborn is a more modern version of Dark Souls, is the best way of saying it. Weapons are weird and pretty much they improvise just like Witchers. Except in this one, Midoriya gone through the same thing. Goes through the same training. What school he's actually from, he is from in this one, he is in the School of the Viper. Which makes sense on how, since he dodges a lot. Midoriya pretty much joined the Witches at a young age, which is not surprising. I think everyone calls him the Blood Serpent. And considering on how much blood he can do with his weapon. His weapon of choice is, I'm going to say it's that weird saw-like blade that you can get. It's like a saw sword, I think? If you know what I'm talking about, then you know what I'm going. But his secondary weapon, his sidearm, is pretty much just a really powerful shotgun. So pretty much we get to Midoriya getting into Japan. Now Witchers are known and monsters pop up everywhere. Midoriya has faced monsters back at London, so pretty much nothing can really faze him at this point. And unlike other Witchers, his eyes are red. They're not normal, so pretty much that's why they also call him the Blood Serpent, because of his eyes. He's pretty much feared by all. Even if they wanted him to be a hero, he couldn't because he's a Witcher. So pretty much Midoriya goes to do whatever he can to survive. So Midoriya pretty much starts walking to the nearest Witcher post, which is pretty much right next to UA. Midoriya just looks at the school in disappointment and just continues walking to the freaking board. Once he gets there, pretty much he hears, "Hello there." Midoriya doesn't utter a word and he just grabs the contract and walks off. Wait! You're the Blood Serpent, right? Midoriya turns around with emotionless eyes. I'll take that as a yes. We have a contract for you. I already have one. Yours can wait. I see. This one the guy's thinking, crap, they weren't wrong. He really is emotionless, this man. This one he gets to the location and he knocks on the door. Oh, you're the Witcher, right? He shows his medallion. Right. It's been attacking us at night. I describe the creature. It looked like a woman wearing a dress, but it only comes out at night. A night wraith. Yes, that's what people have been calling it. I tried to call the Witchers, but they wouldn't take it. Does this home have reputation? Yes, it has a reputation of a family member, a husband murdering his lover. I see. Was she buried? No one knows. Then in that case, she's not buried. That means there must be something that she left behind. Was there anything here that caught your eye? That old bracelet. I never really bothered it. This one Midoriya takes the bracelet and he tells this one he has, get out of the house. Night's coming. Right. This one she leaves. And this is when he says Igni. When he says Igni, this is when he ignites the thing and the Night Wraith pops up as soon as the moon shines. This is when the Night Wraith attacks, but Midoriya sets up a trap app that dispels her magic. Once he does that, he starts striking at the Noon Wraith. The Night Wraith. And this is when he immediately managed to kill it. And takes her ashes. It was supposed to be her head. But Midoriya walks out. This is when he gets to the other location. Did you take care of it? Yep. I doubt. Oh, you'll see it again. Thanks. No problem. But you must be careful next time. Oh, I will. See you around. See ya. Yeah. Have fun. On with your life. Right. Huh. This is when Midoriya and them. This is when Midoriya gets to the location. Yup, that's definitely them. Once Midoriya actually gets close, this is when Midoriya gets. It's back there. Huh. Once he gets close, once he actually gets back, he sees the location. Young Witcher, or your contract. What's so important to the point you interrupt mine? You see, we have a vampire problem. We were hoping that you solve it. The coin better be good. It is, actually. It's a hero's pay. Hey, alright. Fine. Let's see what you got. And this problem better be legit. This is just a waste of my time. It won't, Master Witcher. We promise you. I heard that before. And they always have. Once Midoriya gets to the location, this is when Midoriya sees the people. He sees when he walks in, and to see Nezu. Hello there, Master Witcher. Why am I here? Here, besides the vampire. What do you mean? Why else would you call a Witcher, even though they had a contract? What do you want? You're Izuku Midoriya, right? This Midoriya puts his hand on his weapon, and Aizawa wraps around a scarf. Don't even think about it. Your scarf will not handle my blade. Aizawa, stand down. But he has every right. We're not we're not going back to the old ways. We barely survived against a war with the Witchers. If we do this now, we're gonna have problems. So Aizawa, stand down. You're lucky, kid. You should be more thanking your owner. Why, you... Aizawa! Stand down! Alright. My apologies about the secrecy, but we truly need your help. It better be important. So, as long as you don't get in my way. The contract. Who is it? We have a contract on the vampire, but there's been another problem. Many of our students have been going missing, and this vampire problem has just been discovered recently. They've gone missing, or leaving. What's that supposed to mean? UA Academy has a reputation that doesn't really scream that you're good guys. The reputation that you have involves murder, theft, butchering, and the cause of a great war between two factions, and nearly causing a war, and also the cause of the Witcher War between both humans and between Witchers and heroes, which ended with a bloodbath. And the heroes was having to relocate. So to answer your question, that doesn't really sound like much, now does it? Crap. So. Oh. The reason I'm here? Right. Like I said before, we've been having numerous reports of incidents. I see where this is going. You want to hire us to literally... You're going to hire us to literally look for your students, even though they could be leaving you. If they have, then they must be brought back. Heck. This one, Nezu says, no, they have every right to leave. But Nezu, he is right about one thing. If we do this, we'll be no better than the people that they try to not to be. So we can't enforce people to be something that they don't want to be. I suppose that fine. Good. Shall we? Right. Right. Once they get closer, this is when Midoriya sees the one person he never expected to see ever again. Huh. Never thought I would see you again, Izumi. And I was hoping to God I didn't see a freak like you. Anyway, this is when Midoriya says, let's do this. The vampires. Let's see what you got. So, I'm taking a guess I'll be working with Izumi and your former peeper. And your mother, Inko Midoriya. You had to look for these students. If we're going to be working together, we're going to do this my way. Excuse you? Ooh, Izumi. Like it or not, you have to. Yes, Nezu. Same for you, Inko. Don't think I don't notice you there. You know, I'm glad that father took me to the Witchers. I didn't be raised to a sheep's. Whatever, Witcher. My brother died as soon as he entered that place. My sister died as soon as you became a hero. Oh, and a failure to your mother and your brother. Izumi's eyes will open widen. And in all my thinking, well, dang! And you, Inko, before you say a thing, you were a failure to beat your mother. Or from the start. How was I a failure? Failure to be a mother. September 2nd. September 2nd. Does I need to say anything? Her eyes open wide and she starts tearing up. What would Izuku think of the fact that you let him die from that car? It was your fault. You were supposed to watch the child. You knew that the engine was bad, and yet you let him stay in that car. You let him die. You're a failure, and you'll forever be one. This is when All Might just says, okay, hey, that's enough. I wasn't done yet. You are done. On young Midoriya, that's a low blow. Oh, pardon my French, but not cool. Oh, All Might, don't you try anything with me. And I admit, I've done some bad things, but they don't read a reminder that they failed. We all failed of things that we tried to do. We admit it, and we move on. Okay? Very well. If that's what you think in your mind, it's what I can do. Please, young Midoriya. Yeah. Very well. Let's go. Where's the first location of this? You know. The first location of our little incident with the compound, I will say, is the life-threatening Zaken. Zaken? That's not a thing. Okay, well, how do you say it? Describe where we're going, and I will understand it for you, you Ding-Chun-Mook. It's an old orphanage. It's been abandoned for years. Describe it. Look, Norik. Ah, yes. You did take this place. Japan used to be known as Skellige, until you robbed, raided, and killed and raped every man, woman, and child here. Well, All Might thinking, low blow. I can see. This one, All Might thinking, come on, dude, low blow. But with Endeavor, he doesn't even say a thing because, well, he's not wrong. Heck, he's not even mad. He's more annoyed at the fact that he's telling the truth. So, shall we continue, or do we have to continue listening to this nonsense? Anyway, let's go. Oh, I thought Inko and Izumi were coming with me. They are, but after that little stunt you pulled, they need a little bit of alone time. Alright, let's go. Once they get to the location, they find the location. This is where the last of our students was seen. Midoriya uses his Witcher senses and track the place down. Blood. Does your student wear almond coconut? Yeah, that's Mina. I didn't know she went missing. Blood's recently flesh. How do you know? She's on her period. Oh. Wait, how do you... Smells like more of smells more like steel than copper. Ow. Meaning he was captured on her period. This way. This is when Midoriya and them get down there and get closer to the region. But once Midoriya gets there, this is when Midoriya finds her, pretty much bleeding. Shit. Hold it. But she's... Look up. They look up and they see it. What the? Broxies. Too many of them. They try to turn her, but she was immune. How do you know she's immune? One of them is her mate. Are you saying that Mina? No, not by choice. So what's the plan? Midoriya brings out his weapon. I'll distract them, you get her out of here. They'll focus more on me. What makes you say that? This one the weapon clicks and they hear it. Because I kill Broxies for sport. Izuku Midoriya, the blood serpent. You killed many of our sisters. Some, but not all. I spared some. That is not enough. You still have to pay for your crimes of killing our sisters. Your sisters. They're paid with their lives, and so will you. Judging, aren't we? I don't need to be a judger to know a rapist when I see one. Nowadays, it appears they don't make what they do anymore. So, shall we begin? Yes, let's. This is when they both go down, and this is when one of them tries to scream, but Midoriya literally throws a silver right to her head, and which causes the entire body to be coughing up. Midoriya sprints to them pretty quick. This is when one of the Broxy says, "He was so fast, I didn't even see him." And Midoriya uses his blade and cuts the Broxy in half. This is when he lights up his blade with fire, and he just hits one of them directly into the head. I mean, slices up the head, and the body starts engulfing in silver flame. What the? This is when Midoriya brings out his gun and points it right at the last Broxy. She roars, but Midoriya shot her full head off. With the Broxy, who's been cleaved in half. How did you? You're no normal Witcher. No, I am not. Goodbye. And that's when he just cuts off the Broxy's head and brings out the 3 Broxy heads. Well, one of them, as proof. That was Mina. The blood is stable. Luckily, good news is they didn't take that much blood. She can still be saved. Then get going now. Right. You can come out, Yennefer of Vagelbird. I'm surprised you even noticed me, Midoriya. Why are you here? Is that a way to treat your friend? We're not friends. You became useless as soon as you left your states. Oh, that's one way of saying, "Hello, Yennefer. I am pleased to see you." Speak. What's the magic word? Midoriya points his gun at her. All right. Right. Geralt wishes your help. Well, last time I checked, Geralt got pissy because I killed Ciri. I know you didn't mean to. Okay, I'll admit that was a big lie. You always were a failure at lying. Ouch. I may have been a failure, but I tried my best as to be a friend. Although I forget you're not a normal Witcher. And I tell you again, I didn't kill Ciri. She died of childbirth. And besides, a Witcher always leaves their pack. Well, technically you were taken by the serpents, but yes. But that does not mean he doesn't request your help. It's just that he always saw Ciri as a daughter. Where does my look of caring come to you? I keep forgetting. My apologies. Anyway, he wants you to go. He needs your help, like I said. What are we dealing with? The Wild Hunt is after you. I thought the Wild Hunt was killed. Apparently you failed at that too. There is no need for such a mouth. But yes, they're after you, but they're led by Katsuki Bakugo. Oh, the weak one. He was always a failure. I'm not surprised he tries to go for power. Technically, it was your harsh mouth that made him fail. And he nearly died from a fiend. If it wasn't for me, if you were not stupid enough to save him, we wouldn't be dealing with this problem now, would we? Harold says I'm harsh. Geralt dealt with you before, but you're not dealing with Geralt, you're dealing with me. Now, besides the obvious, yes, are you here for anything else, or are you just gonna annoy me? That was it. I'll be there as soon as I'm done with this contract. You don't seem to be happy to go anytime soon. I am forced to work with Inko Midoriya and Izumi. Take a guess. That actually makes sense with the tone. Very well, but good luck. Look, I always am. See you later. Right. Once Midoriya and them get to the location, this is when Midoriya and them live. This is when Midoriya and him go. This is when Midoriya gets back to UA with the proxy's head. And this is when Mina was just there. Thanks for saving me. I didn't save you. You were in my way. All Might's the one you should be thanking. Still, if it wasn't for you, I would have been dead. Next time when you have a period, just stay at home. Noted. I'll keep that in mind. Fine, trust me. Good. You're Bakugo's ex, right? Yeah, I used to. Good. But I need information about him. Okay. Why do you need information? He joined the Wild Hunt, and he's after me. You know why? Jealousy, maybe. Although, weren't you and him friends when you were kids? He was friends with Izumi. I always saw him as a failure. Yikes, okay. Look, I don't know much. I haven't seen him in years. Heck, I don't remember the last time I even saw his face. I barely remember what he looks like. Like, the fat one, the one who ate a lot of Dunkin' Donuts to the point where even the mob thought he could lose some weight. Okay, he wasn't that chubby, but yeah, now I'm getting a clearer picture. Good. But I need a location on his last talk. Anyone talk to him? He still talk. Kirishima says he gets texts from her, but that's it. Kirishima? Yeah, Kirishima. I know who Kirishima is. Now, I must continue my contract. I'll let Kirishima know you wish to know more. Good to know. Once Midoriya gets there, this one he hears, "Help, Midoriya, are you ready? Let's go, disappointment." This one, and they get there. By the way, he's with Izumi. So, we're not here to talk. Fine then. This is when he gets to the location, which is pretty much an amusement park. Midoriya gets to the blood, and he sees more blood. So, whose blood is it? He stays silent and continues walking. Okay, you could, and this is when Midoriya covers her mouth, telling her to be quiet. And he points, this is when he realizes why. She yanks her back, and this is when she sees a creature of unknown origin. A giant blind-like wolf. This is when Izumi is looking at it and horrified, but Midoriya just has a freaking bland poker face. As soon as the creature leaves, this is when Midoriya just bluntly says, "You're welcome." What was that? That was an Omega female Titan wolf. Titan wolf? Yes. You saying it's an Omega? Be grateful it wasn't a male. The males are smarter and more intelligent. And they can see. The females not so much. Their harmless as long as you don't piss off, go to their church. There's a church here? This place was built under one, wasn't it? Yeah, but that place was abandoned. May I ask why? There's been reputations of hostile murders around the place for years. I wonder what caused them. The Midoriya family didn't really have a good reputation. Okay, I get it. The asswipe. Hey, we're not perfect. And how? It's not like you're any better. I am better than you. Okay, cocky guy. How? Unlike you, I actually try. I save lives. You don't. You leave people for dead. Ouch. The truth hurts, doesn't it? Now, if you excuse me. I must be going. Excuse me. I must find the next person. Right. Once Midoriya gets closer to the region, is that the one we're looking for? This is when Wolf gets to the church, and goes to the guy. This is when they see Mineta, and this is when he's comforting him. This is when he looks at Mina. This is when Izuku looks at Izumi and just smacks her in the head. Ow! What was that for? Or no wonder she wants to kill him. No wonder you're a disappointment. You're a fucking moron as well. Oh, huh? Who's there? This is when Midoriya pops out. Dude! A Witcher. Peace. I don't want any harm. Plus, if I wanted you dead, I would have done so long ago. Oh, isn't that right, sister? A low growl comes from him. Why are you... Alright then, talk. I want to know who destroyed your church. And if there's a way, we can end this peacefully without violence. Strange. Normally a blood serpent would kill people. They also say Geralt of Rivia killed an innocent Doppler for no reason at all. Touché. Just because I have emotions does not mean I don't have respect. I faced your kind before. Sister Petros, remember her? Yeah, she was an alpha. You managed to defeat her? Yes. She tried to get all the werewolves to start a war. I know, I was hired to kill her. As I said before, is there a way to end this peacefully? Well, we would like this place to be returned to the church. I can do that, because Izumi will pay me. Hey, if I don't, I will allow them to kill you. Considering that this is your abandoned amusement park that you created, then stop being a disappointment. And actually do some good. Izumi's still hurt. Izumi gets hurt emotionally for Izuku's words. Wow, you Witchers are emotionless. She does not deserve my respect, especially what she's done. Hey, I ain't complaining, as long as you're not doing that to us. May I ask who she is? Because I know she's a sister. Her name? This is Momo. The first time transforming? She nods. It's hard. I know. I've seen it. But there is always a bright side to things. Just don't let your emotions cloud your judgment of people. Alright? This one she nods. Good. With All Might. Once they get back to All Might and Inko. So Momo is a werewolf. Yes, a Titan one. And her mate is Mineta. I find that hard to believe. Are you literally calling me a liar? I don't see the point in lying. Fair point. So they just want their church back. Yes. considering the size of Momo's form, or a church would be a perfect place. Those things are huge. I see. I can do that. I'll see what I can do. You're not paying. What? Izumi's paying, considering it was her idea to build that amusement park, which killed hundreds, if not thousands, of innocent children. That amusement park had more accidents than a Disney caravan and ride. She's a child killer and a disgrace to waste her own family's blood. So she will be paying it, whether she likes it or not. This is when Nezu's thinking, shit. Yes, alright. Once they got done with that, after that, this is when pretty much they got done making the church. I'll admit I wasn't expecting this, but this is when Momo says, thank you. We all have things we must do. Now, will you be alright while I'm gone? Yeah. Good. Now I must be off. Unless you got another mission for me. Not right now, but I'll see what I'll do. Anyway, after that, this is when Midoriya leaves. But this is when pretty much he hears, hey, Mr. Witcher. Huh? Oh, Mina, did you need something? Well, I wanted to repay you, but I was wondering if you allow... Alright, what is it? I wanted to repay you. In what way? This is when Mina breaks him, and this is when pretty much they get to their room, and she starts stripping. I see. Very well then. After that, they start doing the swinging the swooty and all that crap. After that, this is when Midoriya gets up, walks away, with Mina smiling, as if she just had a good time. Okay, with Midoriya. Yeah? Huh. This is when Midoriya gets close to the region. And this one, pretty much, he senses something behind him, and he says, "Are you here to test my patience, Triss?" How did you... Oh, right, sense of smell, Witcher and all that. Why are you here? I came to get you a ride to Karamoran. See if we can't fight these guys. Very well. Then open it. Alright. This is when they open it, and this is when they both go through. Nezu sees it and realizes that's more important. And besides, he was done with The Witcher anyway. This is when Midoriya gets to the location. It's good to be at Karamoran. This is when Midoriya just walks off. I see. This one he hears Mizuku. Witcher. Has the Wild Hunt found you? Not yet. But been moving around. Never stay in one place. So Katsuki's he's heading the Wild Hunt. Yes, apparently they want you. You have any idea what for? Or might get this, they think I have the Elder Blood. Or, in a fancy way, revenge. And because I killed his mom. I see. They're here. This is when they felt the cold, and Midoriya just doesn't have he just has a blank face. With Bakugo and the writers, this is when they show up. Geralt draws his blade, but Midoriya stops him. Gets up and starts drawing his weapons. You are stubborn to arm. He continues brassing, but Midoriya shoots his gun, which causes the guy to gump off his horse, and literally the horse runs off. This is when pretty much the other warriors attack him, but Midoriya starts killing them like the Ghost of Tsushima. But it takes them out pretty easily. This is when pretty much they come across a mage, which he tries to use his magic, but Midoriya has his own. This is when he casts an Igni, which pretty much sends the guy in fiery flames. Another guy tries to hit Midoriya, but he dodges and literally chops off the guy's head. Geralt gets into the fight, swinging his blade as well. Triss and Yennefer start shooting spells. And this is when Midoriya grabs this is when he grabs two swords from the members of the Wild Hunt. And starts hacking and slashing them through and dodging their crossbow bolts like Deadpool did in the first Wolverine. And hacking and slashing body parts and heads. Its blades dripping of blood. And this is when a really big Wild Hunt hunter starts swinging his axe. Midoriya dodges it and stabs the guy in the gut. The guy gets enraged and literally starts breaking the swords and getting him in a chokehold. This is when Midoriya grabs his gun and literally just shoots the guy in the head, causing the body to flail on the ground. This one he says, nearly ended up like that old Witcher. Did not feel like having that happen. But, Yennefer. This is when Midoriya's thinking, you care about that girl too much back then. This is when Midoriya literally hacking and slashing again. But this is when Midoriya literally gets to Bakugo, who's wearing his armor. You always were a disappointment. This is when he tries to shoot a spell, but Midoriya dodges it. This is when they start fighting, evenly matched skilled warriors, but unfortunately, Midoriya doesn't fight with honor. He fights dirty. So Midoriya literally kicks the guy. This is when he throws dirt right in Midoriya and Bakugo's eyes, and literally grabs a dagger from the Wild Hunt and jabs it right in the stomach. This is when he grabs his weapon and literally just stabs him right in the chest as well. You always were a disappointment, Bakugo. And this one he just removes his blade, and Bakugo dies. And this is when the Wild Hunt leaves. That was easy. Did you truly have to kill him? I don't need your pit. I don't need your whiny excuse on why I killed him. It's done. It doesn't matter now. Goodbye. Would you like to? No. I need to be away from you and think. I have a headache. Then how are you going to get around? This is when a horse pops out of nowhere. And this is when Midoriya gets on. A luck like Roach, huh? Yeah. But no more obedient. And doesn't get stuck on houses. And this is when the horse rides off. And Geralt just says, bastard. And that's it. That's been the one shot of What If Deku Was a Witcher? Bloodborne AU. Like, comment, subscribe to the channel. This has been Dunkel Dylan here, God of Chaos, and I will see you all in the next video.